Since our founding in 1937, South Alabama Electric Cooperative has had one priority: providing you, our members, with reliable electric service at an affordable price. That desire is still the same today, almost 80 years later. Our cooperative founding principles include open membership, democratic control, concern for our communities, and economic participation by the members. Being a member of a co-op makes you an owner. Capital credits are just one of the many benefits being a member-owner of an electric cooperative brings. In 2006, after a vote of the membership, SAEC moved from a first-in, first-out method of retiring capital credits to a blended mix. This means more members see the benefit of participating in the cooperative sooner, instead of just those members who have had accounts the longest. Let's take a look at some questions related to capital credits to give you a better understanding of what you, as a member of the cooperative, are a part of. How do I become a member?
When you move into a home or establish a business on cooperative lines, you'll come into the office and fill out a membership application. At that time, when the service is established, you'll become a member of the cooperative, and then your capital credit allocation account will be set up.
Where does the money come from?
Member-owned not-for-profit co-ops set their rates to generate enough money to cover their expenses, such as any operating expenses, loan payments, emergency funds for storms such as hurricanes and tornadoes that might come up in this area. And at the end of each year, the co-op subtracts those operating expenses from the operating revenues, and whatever that equals, it comes up to be a net margin. It's called a net margin.
How do you know what to allocate to my account? The cooperative keeps track of your monthly electric use. At the end of our fiscal year, any funds remaining after expenses have been paid are allocated to your capital credit account based on the amount of electricity you used during the year. The more electric service bought, the greater a capital credits account, although the percentage remains the same. The sum of a member's monthly bill for a year is multiplied by a percentage to determine capital credits. Allocations vary year to year. What percentage of my bill is returned as capital credits? The percentage of your total payment allocated as capital credits varies from year to year, depending on the financial condition of the cooperative. Capital credits are only allocated during years in which South Alabama Electric earns a margin. Since capital credits are a member's share of the margins, no credits are allocated for a year with no margins. Will I receive a capital credits refund each year?
Not necessarily. Each year, South Alabama Electric's Board of Trustees makes a decision on whether to retire capital credits based on the financial condition of the cooperative. The cooperative is always growing. During some years, the cooperative may experience severe storms, and damages may result in the need to spend additional funds to repair lines. These and other events affect the financial position of the cooperative and must be considered before the cooperative determines whether to retire capital credit funds.
What is the difference between allocation and retirement of capital credits? An allocation is made each year for every member based on the amount of electricity purchased the previous year. An allocation is the member's share of the cooperative's net margins. A retirement is the amount actually determined by the board to be paid out from the member's capital credit account based on the financial strength of the cooperative. The retirement is the check you receive in the mail. What happens to my capital credits when I leave South Alabama Electric? Your capital credits remain on the books in your name and member number until they are retired. Because payments may be made years after credits are earned, please ensure South Alabama Electric Co-op has your current mailing address. When will the next retirement be? South Alabama Electric members normally receive their capital credit checks in the mail in December. Anyone who was a member in the years rotated will receive payment then. What do cooperatives do with capital credits when they are not retired?
Investments in infrastructure. This is a term used a lot these days. Electric cooperatives are capital-intensive businesses requiring large investments in equipment and supplies. At South Alabama Electric, we must maintain a balance between debt and members' equity to ensure financial stability. This allows South Alabama Electric to keep its rates competitive by reducing the funds that must be borrowed from other sources.
We hope this has given you a better understanding of capital credits. Let's review the main points in closing. 1. Your co-op tracks how much electricity you buy and how much money you pay for it throughout the year. 2. At the end of the fiscal year, your co-op completes financial matters and determines whether there are margins. 3. Your co-op allocates net margins to members as capital credits based upon their use of electricity during the year. 4. When the co-op's financial condition permits, your Board of Trustees decides to retire or pay capital credits. 5. Your co-op notifies you of how and when you'll receive your capital credits retirements.